Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 1st September 2024. In this video, I'm going to generate monthly reports for the month end August. Even before generation of these reports, all of you please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. So at the community tab or post tab, you can find this post. This post is talking about our free training program. And also this post is having a YouTube playlist link that will take you to all the training videos. You just click on this link. Now we are into the supply demand zone price action course playlist, YouTube playlist. Here you have all the training lessons are available. So far we have completed 24 training lessons. From these 24 training lessons, you can identify 62 training videos. You need to learn the training program from lesson 1. For that, please scroll down to the bottom of the page. Here, starting from lesson 1.1, all the training lessons are available in an order. So please go through all these lessons one by one and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. I have also provided the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. So from the video description, please join at our Telegram channel. It will be helpful to you. Each time when we release a new YouTube video or any other important update, we will be providing at our Telegram channel. Now let's get into the report generation, monthly report generation with the help of NeoStock Software Supply Demand Zone Top-Down Analysis Strategy Builder. So for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near to the monthly demand zone. Only one stock is filtered, which is near to the monthly demand zone. I will be giving you only few seconds time to watch this report. So I request you pause the video, and then after that once you study, you can proceed further. In case if you does not understand how to study this report, I request you complete the training lesson 21.1. That is part 1 of lesson 21. There I have explained each and every column in detail, their values, their abbreviations, even by using this leg-in column and leg-out column, how we can draw the zones. In trading view, I have explained in lesson 21.1. Okay, now let's proceed with the next report. For monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near monthly supply zone. 4 stocks are filtered near to the monthly supply zone. In the next report, let us find for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks where price closed inside the monthly demand zone. 4 stocks are filtered. In all these 4 stocks, prices are currently closed inside the monthly demand zone. In the next report, for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks where price closed inside the monthly supply zone. So 15 stocks are filtered. Currently, prices are closed inside these monthly supply zones. In the next report, for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks that are tested during this month. That means monthly demand zones, the stocks having monthly demand zones tested during this month. That means during August month. So these 6 monthly demand zones are tested during the August month. Next, let us find the stocks for monthly time frame. Let us find the stocks where monthly supply zones are tested during this month. So none of the supply zones are tested during this month. Maybe there is a possibility some of the monthly supply zones are tested and then immediately violated. That possibility is also there. But currently the active stocks we don't have. So in the next report for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks having newly created monthly demand zones during this month. So these 5 stocks having the monthly demand zones are created during this month. The next report for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks having newly created monthly supply zones. So these 8 stocks are having newly created monthly supply zones. The first demand zone that you are seeing on this report is not the newly created supply zone during this month, but the stock is having. But what we are displaying on the stock is the stock that is currently nearest to the current price we are displaying. This is a pierced zone. Probably after that the LOTL zone is created here. But because this is the nearest to the current price, we are displaying in the report. That is the way you have to understand. So once you go to this stock, you can find the newly created monthly zone. If there is no nearest zone to the newly created zones, probably the newly created zones will be displayed. See here 18, 18, 18, all the supply zones. But this is a 111, 2021. The reason is even though the newly created zone is created, probably that might have been created inside this zone. That is LOTL zone. Always report displays the zone that is nearest to the current price. But this stock is having a newly created monthly supply zone. That's why always remember. The zones are not whatever the zones you are seeing, they are not the newly created. They might be newly created if there are no other nearest zones, current price. So that's why you have to understand the missing zones in this stock, and in this stock, they are the LOTL zones are part of this. Because we are displaying pierced zones, the newly created zone might be part of this pierced supply zone. So remaining stocks, they don't know, there is no such problem. Directly newly created zones are displayed. That way you have to understand the report carefully. Okay. In the next report is for finding the stocks having EMA confluence and also having a zone confluence. Both the reports we will see. First let me show you EMA confluence reports. So entry time frame is monthly. Entry zone is demand zone. In the EMA confluence, because we are trying to find the stocks that are having demand zones. Next report supply zones we will see. Monthly demand zones having monthly EMA confluence. So this is the one. Monthly demand zone having monthly EMA confluence. MEMAC means monthly EMA confluence. But the trend should always be uptrend, because in the trending market only EMA confluence makes sense. In the ranging market it doesn't make sense. That's why again in downtrend it doesn't make sense. Uptrend it makes sense. That is the reason why trend based on zone violation in monthly time frame I am selecting uptrend. So the zone is uptrend and this is having EMA confluence. Whatever the zones you are displaying, you can use them as either HTF zones or ITF zones, depending on your trade plan. If the list is big, we will also further filter based on pivot high-low trend. That means swing high-low trend. Currently, I am not enabled this. Depending on the list, we will see. See, we got good number of stocks. Very big list is there. Let me scroll the list down. Because today many of these stocks are all-time high zones. By the time price reaches all-time high, it might have violated all the supply zones existing and then only reach it to all-time high. That's why trend should be uptrend. By the time it reaches all-time high, all supply zones are violated. So total 61 stocks are currently supporting. They have zones are having EMA confluence and also trend is uptrend. So in all these stocks, LTF trend is monthly trend. ITF trend is quarterly trend. And HTF trend is yearly trend. So what I am going to do, the list is very big. Maybe any of your favorite stocks are there, you can pick up. Or the other possibility to further reduce is even swing high-low trend, because that is also very powerful trend calculation technique, swing high-low trend. Even if this is also supporting uptrend in monthly time frame, then those stocks are maybe having much high probability scenario. Earlier we got 67. Now let me scroll the list down. All these stocks, we have both zone violation trend is up, pivot trend is also uptrend. So let me scroll the list down. So 53 stocks are filtered from 60. Out of 61, 53 stocks are supporting both swing high-low trend is uptrend and also pivot trend is also uptrend. But still list is very big. How to further reduce the list? So let's add one more high probability filter, trade setup. High probability trades, to increase the odds, we need to, the probability should be improved. That's why I'm adding one more zone confluence parameter. Let us find the stocks having monthly and quarterly are having confluence with each other. So where is the zone confluence? Here, demand zone confluence. So here, monthly demand zone with quarterly demand zone, I am enabling this option. If both monthly and quarterly demand zone are confluence with each other, 29 stocks are filtered. Let me scroll down. Yeah, total 29 stocks are there. Even Nifty 50 is both monthly demand zone and quarterly demand zone having confluence. Nifty Bank also the same case. Nifty Financial Services is also same. All the three are there in the futures also. Fin Nifty, Bank Nifty and Nifty. Remaining here we have few more, couple of three more indices, four indices. From 9th onwards, all are equity stocks. So total 29 stocks are filtered. All these 29 stocks, the monthly trend is up, the weekly, quarterly trend is up, even yearly trend is also up. And also the zone, which is on monthly zone, is having confluence with quarterly zone. Probably these stocks also might be having a confluence with some of these zones, having confluence with yearly zone. But here few are not having yearly. That's why we are seeing that yearly zones may not be available. Anyway, let us see yearly zone confluence also. This is the first time I am testing a yearly zone confluence. So we already selected monthly demand zone with quarterly demand zone confluence, monthly demand zone with yearly demand zone confluence, and quarterly demand zone with yearly demand zone confluence. That means LTF, ITF, HTF confluence we are looking for from monthly time frame. Only two stocks are filtered. These two stocks are having monthly, weekly, yearly, quarterly and monthly confluence. ICICI Prudential, it is at the low on the curve. Nifty Consumer Durables is an indices. Okay. So this is about confluence, EMA, zone confluence and also EMA confluence. Both scenarios we have tested. Now without EMA, only Zone Confluence, let's verify. Not adding any filters about EMA Confluence. Now I am going to, for monthly time frame, I am going to add only Zone Confluence. That means monthly demand zone and quarterly demand zone confluence I enabled without EMA filter. So we got a very big list. See, demand zone confluence, quarterly and monthly. Let me scroll the list down. So we didn't use any trend, we didn't use any EMA confluence. We are looking for just monthly zone and quarterly zone confluence. Some of the medium term investors or long term investors, these reports might be useful. Okay, let me scroll the list for your reference purpose. Let me further scroll down. Again further I am scrolling down. So total 89 stocks are filtered. In all these 89 stocks, monthly zones and quarterly zones are having confluence with each other, demand zone confluence. This is what we are seeing here. Next, let me check even yearly zone confluence also. That is monthly, quarterly and yearly, all three together without any dependency on trend and also EMA confluence. They are just filtering. So monthly demand zone with quarterly demand zone is already enabled. Monthly demand zone with yearly demand zone I am enabling, and quarterly demand zone with yearly also I am enabling. Let us see this combination LTF, ITF, HTF confluence. Let us assume monthly is LTF. So 12 stocks are filtered. In these 12 stocks, monthly zones, quarterly zones and yearly zones are having confluence with each other. This list might be useful to the medium term investors as well as long term investors point of view. Okay, this is about demand zone point of view. What about supply zones? So next we will look into supply zone related, EMA confluence related, zone confluence related. So entry time frame is monthly, and the EMA confluence we are looking for. So what is that EMA? Monthly supply zone, because we are selecting monthly. Let me select supply zone, entry zone. So we are looking for monthly supply zone with monthly EMA confluence. This is the one. Monthly supply zone, monthly EMA confluence. But when you are looking for supply zone confluence, if the trend is downtrend, that makes more sense. So that is the reason why zone violation trend, I am selecting the monthly time frame, I am selecting downtrend. Now let's filter. Only 2 stocks are filtered. Because the list is very small, I am not adding any additional filters for this. If any zone confluence is there, you can check the next report. These two, Idea and Nifty Media, in case next upcoming zone confluence related report, you can observe. I am also not adding swing high low because the list is already small, because first preference always we give it to zone violation trend. Always remember, zone violation trend is faster compared to swing high low trend. Zone violation reacts quickly. After the swing high low trend will be changed. That's why zone violation is quick. But at the same time, swing high low trend is very accurate, even though it is slow. When the list is big, at the time we can use swing high low. When the list is small, because stocks are very few, so swing high low is not really required when the list is small. Okay, this is about EMA. Now without EMA, let us look for only for monthly time frame zone confluence, without trend, without EMA confluence, only zone confluence. We want to know how many stocks we can get for monthly supply zone with quarterly supply zone filter. So we didn't add any trend parameters, we didn't add any EMA confluence filters. So 12 stocks are filtered. So these 12 stocks are having a monthly supply zone and a quarterly supply zone are having confluence with each other. Your Bandhan Bank is having a all-time low supply zone, because remaining all the stocks are having demand zones. Okay, now further we will reduce the list by adding even yearly confluence also. That is monthly, quarterly and yearly confluence together. That is LTF, ITF and HTF. So the next monthly supply zone with yearly supply zone confluence enabled. Already this one monthly and quarterly is enabled. And quarterly with yearly also we are enabling. That means LTF, ITF, HTF confluence. That is monthly, quarterly and yearly confluence, supply zone confluence. Only one stock is filtered, Z Limited. Inside the yearly supply zone, we have a quarterly supply zone, and also inside that we have monthly zone. All three are overlapped with each other. Okay, this is about monthly, but in the final report, let me show you all the monthly zones for your reference purpose. Some of you might be having favorite stocks. If you want to know the supply and demand zones of that particular stock, you can study. So what I am going to do, selecting monthly, I am not adding any filters, generating the complete list. Now let me scroll the list down. Whichever the stock you want to refer, there you please pause the video. Okay, I am scrolling the list down. So this is the end of the report. Hope this information will be useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.